Curtis Connor. I am a YouTuber, comedian, entrepreneur, musician. Sort of God's gift to the world. No, I think just a YouTuber and comedian. And that's about it, I think. I have been doing stand-up for about 8 years. My first set was in July of 2013. Right? Yeah.
Hey Dallas, what's up? How we doing? Majestic Theater. Theater. Woo! Yeah. Woo! Never leaving. I live here now. Woo! Does that sound alright?
Does it sound good to you?
Sounds great.
Sounds good to me.
Perfect.
What's your name?
Dean Hebscher.
What do you do for a living?
Right now I do stand-up comedy for a living, but like maybe in like a few weeks, I bar back at restaurants.
Am I lifting the bridge?
How long have you been doing stand-up?
I'm doing stand-up comedy for pretty much 8 years.
Who are you?
My name is Jacob Andrew Sharp.
What do you do for a living?
I am now officially a comedian / content creator, I guess, which is weird, but awesome, but great.
This is crazy. Am I close?
Yep.
How long have you been doing stand-up?
My first set was when I was 17 years old.
So good, man.
That's really good breakfast. I can't believe it.
What is this place? What it beats me.
Our Uber driver had a crack pipe in the middle part of the car.
I'll blur it out, but
It's pretty wild.
Who inspired you to be a comedian?
It was never like just one comedian who I was like, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because of him. I was never like the biggest fan of stand-up when I was younger, but I'm gonna say my stepdad. I think he is very funny, and he was always joking around about everything when I was growing up. So I think just being around him, I guess like subconsciously made me want to be funny like him, I guess.
That's Jim Carrey, I'd say. I think that he was the first person I saw who was like silly and hilarious so consistently and like making money doing so and getting more jobs doing so that I was like, okay, I think there's something to this. I think I want to do that.
I guess who inspired me to do it was my drama teacher in high school. He had suggested that I start doing open mics and that maybe I try stand-up after doing plays. The first time I ever saw like a comedian and thought and realized that that's a job was watching Tommy Tiernan on Comedy Central and watching him do like theaters and stuff, and that was my first thing of like, oh, you can just do that for a job.
We're at Zany's in Nashville. We shouldn't be here because real comedians have been here before, but green room's pretty lit. Jacob is going through his set. Nervous. Dean's chilling.
I'm prepared though.
We're excited. First show tonight. We're gonna go crazy. We're gonna go dumb litty. Hold on. I'm gonna check this out.
Oh my god.
Turn it off. Turn it off.
What's the best advice you've been given?
Oh my god. I think good advice that I was given, I mean, I can't really remember, I don't even know if it's just specifically advice, but I feel like just my mom being like, just be nice to people, I think. I think that goes a long way. Obviously, everybody has their moments and stuff, but, I think just trying to make people feel comfortable and included and stuff, it goes a long way. And it makes you feel good too, which is the most important thing. You gotta be good. You gotta be nice to make other people feel good, but it also makes you feel good. And I'm more important than everyone else.
Keep making fun of yourself. I don't remember who told me that. Yeah. Oh, and the other week, Jacob was just like, just do your jokes, just do them. And like, it's so much more fun. Like, fuck these setups and handing people, like, just do them. I was like, yeah, that's true. Because that is how I feel more comfortable. So that was like the other week.
It's a really cheesy line, but I use it all the time. When I first started bartending and I was a busser at a bar back, and I really wanted to learn how to bartend. My friend Ethan, who trained me then and now is a good friend of mine, he told me while I was making my first drink, he said, don't let them see you sweat. Because it doesn't matter if you know what the drink is or if you made it wrong, or it doesn't matter. As long as you look confident doing it, and as long as you're proud of what you make, you're fine.
Let's go.
Explain what's happening.
If he gets like any points in this next shot, then he wins. But if he misses any, then I win.
Well, hold on.
Well,
I could make a comeback from 22. I just have to get 77 points. Wow.
Wow.
Didn't do it.
Holy shit. What's the sky looks very pink today. Looks like a, it sort of looks like, a very, sort of looks like, a fucking strawberry candy or something like that. Take a look at it.
You can tell which families in America have incest in their bloodline.
Wow. Wow, that's good.
I'm one of them.
Yeah.
What's your creative process like?
My creative process, I always like watch interviews of like musicians and stuff, and they answer this question. They always just nail it. They always know exactly what to say, and I never know because it's always different. Because usually my creative process is like me trying to fall asleep, and then I think of a joke or something funny, or I write it in my notes app, and then I wake up and I go, oh, that's not funny at all. It's literally not funny at all. Why'd I write that down at 3 in the morning? But in terms of like scripting a video, like I just sort of sit myself down and I sort of just treat it like it's a job, sort of. Like I kind of have to do it that way. I just like, I'm sitting, I'm writing, and that's it. And I have to get it done. And that takes a while because I get distracted and I'll sort of watch YouTube videos for a couple hours and then go back to the script, and then I'll stress and, then I'll get mad, be like, I have no time to do anything, even though I had tons of time, but I mess it all up. So my creative process is a mess, and I wish I was better. But yeah, I think it's different for everybody though, obviously, right? Whenever I'm writing, I just try to be better than the video I did before, or better than the last. Because even just for me, like I'll go fucking crazy if I just do the same stuff all the time. So it's just constantly trying to challenge myself to just be funnier is sort of what helps me with my creative process, I guess.
I write things down over and over again until I never forget them, whether it's in my phone or on a piece of paper. And I make sure to say it like the way I would say them if I were hanging out talking with my friends, which is, the best times I have laughing, hanging out, just being authentic and genuine, and making sure that I'm not doing a version of myself or like a character or some crap like that. Like I really take pride in being like authentic and 100% me.
Scattered and slow and very all over the place, I guess. I'm really bad with deadlines. I'm really bad with I'm a big procrastinator, but I think a lot of my creative process comes from, that's another good advice thing. Live a life worth living. Live a life worth talking about. And that's really important for comedians. Like, as much as you can be like, I'm grinding, I'm doing shows all the time, you still have to go out and live a life so you can write down jokes about the life you fucking live. So that's a big thing, is trying to do stuff so I can talk about it later.
Did you have fun?
I had such a good time, man. That was so much fun.
Yep, lots of fun.
I always wanted to go to the basketball and I got to do it with my best friends.
Kurtis, you love sports?
It wasn't that good. It was kind of...
Yo, what the fuck, man?
What the heck did you
just say? What the fuck are you talking about?
All it was what?
All it was a bunch of old shirts. I go to a Value Village for that shit. Fuck the NBA.
How do you know who to trust as you've grown?
No. Trust no bitch. Yeah, I mean, I know people always say that, fuck showbiz, man, this industry is toxic, it'll mess you up, But, I mean, I feel like in my experience, it's been, the opposite. I've met, the best, nicest people, in this industry. I feel like the people who say that this industry will like eat you up, and it's like toxic are the people that are toxic. Like they're the bozos that are being like super messed up. But I think it just goes off like, you know, just intuition and just like getting along with people. Like I'm not gonna fucking associate with people if I don't like you, you know, if we don't get along. So it's like I've been friends with people who I want to be friends with, who I like, you know. It's like I've never like gone to like befriend someone because they have like a bunch of followers or something like that. I think that's where things start to get weird, because that's just not like a human thing to do that. So don't be a fucking clout chaser, okay? That's what I'm saying, mate.
How do I know who to trust as I've grown? I mean, like, it is a lot of trial and error, but it's also who's there when you need them, and who picks up the phone the most, who cares about what you do, like who puts in the time to like help you.
Who picks up?
To be honest, Kurtis always picks up, but so does Jacob. So do you. You pick up.
That's true.
You pick up the phone too.
Of course.
Yeah.
I'm really dumb. I trust a lot of people that maybe I shouldn't, but I like to give people the benefit of the doubt. Like, I don't know, I think you can just tell sometimes, like in people's like eyes when you're talking to them, that you're like, this is completely transactional, and you are, and which is fine. I have no bad feelings towards people like that, but like, I just might not reach out to you. When I do have an opportunity, I'll reach out to the people that I have good energy with and I have good feelings. You know what I mean?
Energy.
Here we go. No pressure or anything, but we'd appreciate a hollow.
Maybe.
Okay, it's a little non-hollow. It's nice. Pretty underwhelming for me again.
All right, Kurt, boy, you got those magic.
All right,
fingies.
Curtis, you got those magic fingies.
Okay.
All
right. Here we go.
I do like this car.
Fuck! Focus, man.
That's amazing.
That's amazing.
Take this away from me.
Oh shit, Curtis.
I'm losing my mind. That was great.
I got it.
That was awesome. You got that on camera?
Over the shoulder, yeah.
Perfect. Where would you be today without Jacob and Dean?
Well, without Jacob and Dean, I wouldn't have to smell so many farts. So that'd be pretty nice. My nose would be a lot happier, I think. I don't know. I fucking hate thinking about that. I hate thinking about, because I almost didn't go to college, and I almost didn't meet Jacob and Dean. And then if I didn't do that, I wouldn't have met Jenna. Like, I don't like thinking about like what my life could have been. But yeah, man, without Jacob and Dean, I don't know. I mean, no offense to anybody else in the program, but they're all freaking losers, man. So, I'm kidding. But no, I mean, I just don't think I would be the person I am, obviously. Like, they're such fucking good people and great friends, and we've all gotten funnier just hanging out with each other. Like, I feel like we all bring out the best in each other, and we just have so much fun. So I can't picture, like, doing stand-up without those guys. I don't know, it'd be weird.
It's Bangarang. Earls. But also I do feel like I still feel like I'd be in comedy in one way or another.
I would seriously, I would probably be I would still be in probably a really bad relationship. I would probably not be doing comedy anymore because I was once in a not great relationship and I stopped doing stand-up for about a year or two. And I bet without them, that probably would have continued. Yeah, or I would be like, I would probably be back at school trying to get like a theater degree, so I'd become a drama teacher.
All right, we're in Boston. We made it to Boston for the second leg of the tour. We just had a bunch of food. Jacob had a bunch of clam chowder.
I had a big bowl of clam chowder, and it was unbelievable.
I had lobster mac and cheese and a chicken parm sandwich.
I had the same as Dean, and my thoughts exactly. I think we're about to go into Urban Outfitters, and we have this joke sort of among us.
It's a joke.
Where every time we go into Urban Outfitters, we get recognized, like no matter, without fail.
And not to sound like piece of shit assholes, it just happens quite a bit.
Yeah.
And we're gonna
see
how long it takes. And I actually need to go in there. We're not just going in to be like, it's gonna happen.
I would like to buy some stuff.
Also, you need to buy.
I need a new coat because this one's too heavy. I need a jacket.
That's not why people buy coats. Is because
this one's too warm.
Right?
You guys want to see the bread bowl that I ate? I'm leaving it for the pigeons because I'm sure they'll want to eat it. I don't want to waste food. Also, they're coming over now.
Look at them. Look at the birds. Oh, yeah. Yes! Let's go! One.
Before we got to the freaking door.
How did you stay positive throughout your open mic journey?
I didn't. I don't think. When I started doing open mics, back when I was like 19, 20, 21, 22, 20. It was hard. It was really hard. It was nice because I wasn't alone there. I had like my two best friends there doing the same thing. If one of us bombed, well, we usually all did, but if it was like, if we all bombed, it's like, well, fuck it, we'll just, like go get a burger or something and like laugh or something. It was just like, it was so good having like a support group, like just like misery loves company, right? So I think that's like the best way to put it. It was so crappy. Like we do a show at like 7:30 and then the show would be, we get out at like 9 and we go do another stand-up show at like 10, and it would be like in the basement of a bar with like only like the other comedians in the audience who don't give a fuck about what you're saying because they just want to go up and tell their jokes, and it's fine because I didn't care what they were saying because I only wanted to tell my joke. Staying positive during it was only possible because of like my girlfriend and my best friends who were there to like support me and be there with me. So if I didn't have them, I probably would just fucking quit, honestly. Like, it's hard, man. It's not easy. So find some good friends and just have fun with it,
I didn't. I was pissed off a lot, and I think that's a part of it. I should have done more open mics. I know that, but I just didn't. But like just talking to myself in the mirror, talking to myself in the shower, like, rehearsing my own material and stuff. I did a lot of open mics for sure, but like I also did a lot of shows that were like legit advertised, but only 6 people showed up. So they felt like open mics. And I was like, this is gonna suck, but I'm just gonna eat shit and do it because there's no way I'm not gonna do it.
Oh, pretending that it went well. And then I think for Kurtis, Dean, and I think where we really really bonded was doing open mics and being talked to by an older comic, being but not giving us advice, but being like demeaning, like being like, it's really cute that you guys come out to these things, or people being like, yeah, you got to earn your stripes, and then like us going home being like, that wasn't helpful. That was mean. You said that because you were mad that we were on the same show.
The love meter measures my sex appeal. So, cost 25 cents. And I squeeze the handle. Come on. You ain't got shit. Sexy. I won. I got passionate.
I'm gonna get clammy.
Please, big money, big money, big
money. No whammies, no whammies.
Please. Swing, bada, bada.
You said it. Oh no. Clammy ass.
What's the goal you want to reach in the climax of your story?
The climax of my story. Wow. So like that's like he did it. And now and now the loose ends are tied up. Morgan Freeman gets that thing of money with the letter from Andy Dufresne, and he goes to the boat. So what is like me crawling through the tunnel of shit in Shawshank Redemption? Is that what you're asking? The climax? What is my poop tunnel? What is my poop tunnel, mate? Man, I don't know. That's a good question. I think maybe when I'm like fucking 60 years old or something, and I put out a greatest hits album, and everybody's like, finally, all of his hits in one spot, you know what I mean? And everybody loves it, and then it's flying off the shelves, and it's a CD-ROM, it's a CD, and people are still buying it 40 years from now. And then everyone's like sort of chanting, we love you, Kurt, we love you, Kurt, you're so funny, we love you. And then I sort of just fall asleep forever.
At 60?
At 60. Yeah, I want to die young, okay? Not too young. I was like, honestly, the goal is like the special, like a comedy special. But obviously, I'd like to have more than one, It's gonna sound like pretty cheesy, but if all of this were to like go away, I think any point from like the last like 2 years. Like that could just be it. That could be the climax. Anything that's been happening to me, I just don't like thinking about it because it's insane. So like this has like been far beyond anything I would ever could have dreamed of. So every second is the climax. That makes sense.
What is the goal I want to reach in the climax of my story?
What do you want to be remembered as?
A really, really great entertainer. Whether that's stand-up, acting, writing, directing, all of those things I want to do. I want to do them to the best of my ability.
I've been talking about this. I wanted to make this a bit, but I think I'm selfish with that question because I don't want the story to end. I'm really bummed out that I won't get to see how the movie ends because I've invested all of this time. I know all of the characters. I've watched all the seasons, and then I get killed off, and I know I get killed off, and it scares me. But I think that's my very out there answer. But the only thing I care about is that I did what I wanted and I did things my way, and that I want to have a TV show about cancer. That's about it.
Get a load of this, Jake.
Oh.
Parkour. Excuse me, we need the bag. Hi, my name's Jacob. Hi, I'm from Canada. I need to pull out some cash, please. Is that Mellow Yellow?
Mountain Dew.
It is Mountain Dew. Drink the vibe.
Yo, get this shit.
Very good. Oh. Yes. Very good stuff.
Jeez Louise.
I can say one thing to my audience. I think just thanks. I think that's I think that off top, probably thanks. You know, I've had a lot of jobs before this, but all through those jobs I was trying to do this, and I wouldn't be able to do this without an audience and my subscribers, whatever you want to call them. So thanks so much. Super cool of you to like me. So yeah, just thank you, I think.
Thank you. Thank you for supporting me. It's incredible. I've always wanted that.
I would like to ask them what's one thing that they wish that they could do in their life, because I think that's the one upsetting thing about being like doing stuff on YouTube and on doing stuff online is that as much as you can do engagement or like comment on stuff, you don't fully get to like talk to people. You don't get to fully like ask them and look them in the eye and ask them how they're doing. So that's something I'd really like to ask.
You're sweet little baby. That's a good belly. That's a good belly. That's a good belly.
You want to come on tour with us?
Yeah.
You want a headline?
You want to come on stage and go ruff ruff? Bow wow. Oh, you got your leg up. Oh no, you sweet girl.
Hi.
I've had it. I've had it.
What's next?
What's next? Whatever's paying me the most, man.
God, you're a douche.
You're such an asshole. Well, I'm in it for the money, man. What's next? I don't know. I mean, we're gonna keep doing shows. 2022 is gonna be crazy. We got lots of shows lined up. It's gonna be gnarly, and hopefully that'll be the last time I'm doing that hour, because we can film it and put it somewhere. And then after that, I don't know, back to it, write another hour, write a show, write a movie, you know? I like to do it all, man. I just can't, it's very exciting. I just can't wait to keep making things for people and making people laugh, make myself laugh, make my friends laugh. But yeah, hopefully people still like me in a little bit. Fingers crossed.
We're going to Levittown, New York tonight, and I hope the shows are good. But after that, I don't know. I want to do more tours with my friends. I want to just be in a commercial. You know what I mean? Like, I just want to be in one super popular commercial where it's like, oh, there's Dean again. You know what I mean? And wouldn't that be neat if I was in wouldn't that be so neato? If you're watching TV at home, and you're like, fucking, he did it! Wow, he's in a commercial. That's so cool. And then I got to be in a movie or something, and I play a real B character. And then in 10 years, I get to be a main guy. And I get really jacked. Imagine I started working out and I got really jacked. That might be what's next for me. I might start working out and get really jacked and just be unapproachable. Imagine what kind of person I'd be. Oh, yuck. You know what? I'm not gonna do it. That's the answer to my question.
Going home, going to see my cat, going to see Eilish, going to Newfoundland. Just hanging out with my best friends and having a really cool time. And I don't know, hopefully some more Jacob Andrew Sharp having a good time, and I hope just more stand-up. It's my favorite thing on planet Earth.
Well, we'll let you get the fuck out of here. We love you so much. Thank you for hanging out with us.